Hello everyone. Today, I will recap the movie The Batman 2022. The movie has just been released and has created a storm at the box office. It is so attractive that even superhero lovers are amazed. Some people even say that the feeling after watching this movie is stronger than watching another action movie. Every line is profound and memorable. So how good is this movie that so many people praise it? Let's follow along. That day is Halloween in Gotham City. Criminals took advantage of this occasion to blend in with the crowd by wearing masks. A man wearing a pumpkin broke into a supermarket to rob money. However, he did not know that there was a dark shadow still silently watching him. When the bat-shaped lamp was projected into the Gotham sky, the robber panicked and backed away and was hit by a car. What a bitter ending. On a subway train, a group of black youths were aggressively harassing an Asian man due to racial prejudice. They intended to attack him right there. When the incident was about to happen, Batman suddenly appeared. The youth saw that he was alone and laughed. Without saying much, Batman immediately rushed into the fight and attacked the leader. Batman introduced himself as an Avenger. When they rushed in to teach Batman a lesson, they did not expect that Batman would fight brilliantly and defeat them easily. One of the group secretly used a gun to shoot Batman, but this was ineffective because Batman was wearing bulletproof armor. Batman used an electric glove to attack the man until he fainted. Now, they understood Batman's power and ran away in panic. That same night, Mayor Mitchell was watching the news about the election. His opponent, a black man, was likely to win, so Mitchell was very uncomfortable. Suddenly, a dark figure appears in the dark room of his. The serial killer, the Riddler, has been there for a while. Without hesitation, Riddler rushes in and stabs Mitchell repeatedly. After Mayor Mitchell's death, the police quickly came to investigate the case. Batman also appears when Lieutenant Gordon calls him. Mitchell's face is covered with a bandage that reads "No more lies." He also has a finger cut off. Batman reveals that the killer cut off Mitchell's finger before he died, in order to make him die painfully. The killer also left an envelope with the words "What a liar does after he dies," along with a complex code. Commissioner Pete Savage appears and does not want Batman at the scene. He asks Gordon to take Batman away immediately. Before leaving, Batman sees Mitchell's son grieving, made him remember the days when he also lost his parents. The next morning, Pete appears before the media to confirm Mayor Mitchell's death. Batman stands there, silently observing. He has been acting as a Batman for 2 years in this crime-ridden city, and it seems to be taking its toll on him. After a long, stressful night, Batman returns home. He begins to write down what happened last night, then takes off his contact lens. The contact lens is actually a small video camera. The man who killed Mitchell was a very dangerous man, and seems to like to give riddles. Payworth, Batman's butler, is deciphering a code left by he. With Batman's help, they figure out the word drive, which means driving and disk drive. Batman and Gordon go to Mitchell's parking lot, where he finds a strange-looking car. The killer has hung a USB stick and Mitchell's severed finger on the car. Gordon opens the USB stick, which contains many photos of Mitchell and a strange girl. The USB also automatically sends these photos to the newsrooms in Gotham. Additionally, among the photos, Batman discovers Penguin, the owner of the Iceberg nightclub. Then, Batman quickly goes there and knocks out the guards. Once inside, the guards attack he, but are all defeated by Batman. With his bulletproof armor, Batman is not afraid of anyone. Seeing this, Penguin appears and wants to negotiate peace with Batman. Batman gives him some photos of Mitchell. Penguin insists that he has nothing to do with this, and only wants to do legitimate business in Gotham. Before leaving, Batman noticed a waitress who seemed mysterious. So, Batman decides to track her home and uses binoculars to observe her activities. He was curious if she had anything suspicious hidden under her clothes. Furthermore, it is suspicious that she has very high martial arts skills. After that, she left the house, and Batman continued to drive after tracker. After a while, she sneaked into Mitchell's house and found his safe. After a few operations, she easily opened the safe. At that moment, Batman appeared. They had a little fight, but she was no match for Batman. He quickly took the item back from her hand. Selina explained that she had only come to get the passport of her friend Annika, who was the girl in the photo. Batman followed Selina home, but found that Annika had been kidnapped. The news had just updated information about a new murder. Commissioner Pete Savage has just been murdered, and the killer, the Riddler. Batman has asked Selina for assistance, but she wants to work alone, so he is forced to leave. Riddler continues to toy with Batman's emotions. At the crime scene, he leaves behind another riddle. Pete's photos have been made public. He worked for Falcone and has been using his position to run a citywide drug ring. The Riddler has also sent Batman another letter. It is unclear what kind of game he is playing, but it is a mysterious riddle again. At this time, Selina's friend, Annika, has also gone missing. Selina decides to work with Batman. He equips her with a contact lens with a camera. Selina enters the bar. Being a longtime employee, she easily passes through the security team. Batman notices that a group of city prosecutors are there. He asks Selina to approach them. One of them, Coulson, accidentally mentions an informant. The girl sitting next to him says that Annika has disappeared. Selina panics. She follows the girl and asks about Annika, but she says nothing. A moment later, when Coulson is about to drive home, Riddler suddenly was in the car. He immediately attacks Coulson on the spot. Thanks to a little information from Selina, Batman realizes that the killer is killing everyone related to Mitchell, and the next victim could be Gordon. The next day, during Mitchell's funeral, a car drives straight into the lobby. Batman quickly runs out to save Mitchell's son. The killer watches from a distance and then leaves. The police quickly surround the suspect's car. Surprisingly, the person who steps out of the car is Coulson, a wanted prosecutor. He is wearing a detonator bracelet, and his phone suddenly rings. Coulson immediately orders everyone to retreat, leaving him alone inside. Batman changes into his costume and goes to see Coulson. When Batman arrives, the Riddler calls him on Coulson's phone. Riddler announces that he wants to organize a death match. He threatens to detonate the bomb if Coulson cannot answer 3 riddles. For the first 2 riddles, Coulson receives help from Batman, so answered. But for the third, when Riddler asked about who was behind Coulson's direction, Coulson is unable to answer. Time runs out, and a bomb explodes, killing Coulson. Batman is shaken and taken to the police station. If he is detained there, he will not be able to investigate the case, so Gordon asked everyone to give him a minute to talk to Batman. He advises Batman to punch him and run away. As soon as he finished speaking, Batman pushes the polices and flees. Batman shoots a cable to the roof and flies up. This time, he wore a suit that allowed him to fly off a tall building. However, when he landed, Batman had a technical problem and almost fell. Fortunately, he was only slightly injured. The next night, Batman was following a group of drug dealers. Selina was also there. She appeared and knocked out a few guards. Selina discovered that her friend, Annika, had been killed and thrown into a car garage. Suddenly, the drug dealer's accomplices started shooting at both of them. Batman was shot, but Gordon arrived in time to rescue them. A fierce gunfight ensued. Penguin appeared with his henchmen, and he wanted to destroy Batman, Selina, and Gordon. However, he had misjudged Batman's strength. Batman's armored car roared, creating a great force that set Penguin running. Batman immediately got into the armored car and chased after him. Selina did not forget to steal a bag of money from Penguin's henchmen and quickly left. Penguin's car was quite powerful, but it was no match for Batman's car. Batman accelerated and drove straight forward. Penguin kept shooting at Batman's windshield, but could not break it. Penguin drove between other cars to make it difficult for Batman. Finally, he recklessly crashed into a truck, causing his car to flip over. Then, Batman accelerated. He flew quickly to the other side of the fire, chased Penguin's car. Seeing the fierce fire engulfing everything behind, Penguin breathed a sigh of relief. But suddenly, his face turned pale when he realized that Batman was following his car. Batman crashed hard into Penguin's car, causing his car to flip 180 degrees. Batman slowly walked closer to Penguin's overturned car, while he trembled, afraid of being attacked by Batman. Batman brought him to Gordon for questioning, but in the end, he was not involved in the incident. Batman didn't know what else to do, so he went to the website that the Riddler sent him. He mentioned an orphanage and a slum. He and Gordon went to an orphanage that used to be owned by the Wayne family. After a while, he saw a video of his father, Thomas Wayne. Perhaps, Batman was the next target. He immediately drove back home. He called Pennyworth, but he didn't answer. Pennyworth was checking the papers and found a package addressed to Batman. When he opened it, he saw that it was a bomb. He quickly threw it away, and the explosion occurred, seriously injuring Pennyworth. Batman used his extremely high IQ to find people involved in recent murders. He went to the tower and met Selina again, who shared with him her tragic past. In fact, the money she stole from gangsters the day before belonged to her biological father. Here, Selina gave Batman a passionate kiss. Batman then watched the video that Riddler sent him. In the video, Riddler mentioned the death of Batman's father a journalist, and Falcone. Riddler also revealed that Batman's father hired Falcone to assassinate the journalist. This completely destroyed the good image that Batman once respected of his father. Unable to accept this shock, Batman decided to meet Falcone to find out the truth. Falcone admitted that Batman's father asked him to help kill a journalist. Batman returned to the hospital to ask Pennyworth about his father's death. Pennyworth said that this death was related to Falcone. He spent his whole life searching for the truth, and affirmed that Batman's father was actually a good person, unlike what Falcone said. Thanks to that, Batman no longer doubted his father. While they were talking, a bat signal appeared in the night sky. Batman and Gordon immediately went to the tower. Here, Selina captured a prosecutor, and his phone recorded Annika's death. He revealed that he worked for Falcone, and not only him, but many other officials were also bribed by him. Falcone manipulated the Secret Service to expand the drug trade. Even the mayoral election was arranged by him. When Selina heard this news, she could not control her anger and wanted to kill him immediately. Selina suddenly kicked him down, but fortunately, Batman saved him in time, not letting him fall. Batman had to stop Selina from killing Falcone. Selina drove to a nightclub determined to avenge her friend, Annika. When she approached Falcone, while he was not paying attention, she pulled out a gun. However, at that moment, the news was playing the recording of his crimes. Batman also went to the nightclub, knocked out some security guards, and then used a tool to cut off the electricity. As Selina was about to shoot Falcone, the power suddenly went out, let he narrowly escape death. She chased after him, and then Batman appeared, joining the fight. Thanks to his bulletproof vest, Batman easily defeated some security guards. Selina fought with the guards while trying to find Falcone. In a moment of distraction, she was hit in the head with a stick. Falcone intended to use the stick to strangle her. However, she tried to fight back, scratching Falcone's face, causing him pain. At this moment, Batman appeared and knocked Falcone out. He restrained Selina's emotions, stopping her from killing Falcone, emphasizing that he was not worthy of her doing that. In the end, Selina decided to put her hatred aside. Batman takes Falcone out, and Falcone is confident that he will soon be released and will see Batman again. Soon after, Gordon promises to make Falcone pay for his actions. However, Falcone does not live long. The Riddler has been waiting in ambush and shoots him. However, Batman saw the Riddler, and he and the police surrounded the building. Soon, the murderer Riddler is easily captured. He left all the evidence in the house, and even recorded all his actions in a diary. Therefore, the police do not need to investigate much for this case. Batman also discovers a message that the Riddler left for him, written on a nearby wall: the truth of Gotham City. Riddler also collects pictures of the Wayne family, indicating that he seems to know that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Then, Batman went to see the Riddler at Arkham Prison. Riddler says he had the same idea as Batman: eliminate criminals and corrupt officials from the city Gotham. However, their ways of doing things are completely different. Riddler pursues justice by extreme means, while Batman prioritizes protecting justice and social order. Riddler is willing to kill to achieve his goals, while Batman is not. Not wanting to continue the conversation, Batman decides to leave. Before leaving, Riddler said that the truth is right in front of Batman. Batman returns to Riddler's house after receiving a hint from a police officer. He guesses that there is a secret under the carpet in Riddler's house. Indeed, there is a message left by Riddler underneath. When he plays his tape, he knows that Riddler's plan seems to have been prepared for a long time. He has placed bombs all over the city, and then the bombs will start exploding, breaking the dikes. So as the seawater floods the city, the people have no way to escape. In the city square, where the election is taking place, a video of Riddler is played. People began to panic and worry. There was not only one Riddler, but also many masked people impersonating the Riddler. They ambushed from the roof, waiting to attack the election. Not long after, the new female mayor was shot. Lieutenant Gordon immediately ran to protect her. At this time, Batman flew down from the roof. The masked men did not expect that their plan would be broken by Batman. He fired his hook to dangle people impersonating the Riddler in the air, then fought and defeated them all. These impersonators did not know that Batman had an iron armor, so even if they opened fire on him, they wouldn't be able to cause any damage to him. Soon, the dome suddenly collapsed and Batman almost fell down. Taking advantage of the opportunity, they continuously shot Batman to finish him off. However, Batman quick placed smoke bombs to cover his appearance, then take down each imposter. As Batman chases an imposter, that guy shoots Batman with a shotgun and knocking Batman down. This person was about to reload to finish Batman off. when Selina appeared and stopped him. Then she pulled Batman up, expressing her love for him with a warm kiss. When not paying attention, Batman was suddenly attacked by an imposter Riddler. Severely injured, he injected a dose of strength-stimulating drug into his leg and rushed towards the imposter, attacking him fiercely. Fortunately, Gordon appeared in time to stop Batman. Just when everything seemed to be fine, suddenly, a large flood rushed into the square, quickly sweeping everything away. Seeing this scene, Batman could not bear to let the people be in danger, so he used a rope to swing down to save them. Riddler's plan failed, and Batman also came to save the incumbent mayor. His last mission was to help everyone escape the danger zone. The next morning, the entire Gotham City was submerged in seawater. The mayor reassured the people, promising that they would soon overcome this difficulty. Batman continued to make efforts to save people, and the people of Gotham officially recognized him as a hero in their eyes. Meanwhile, Penguin becomes a main enemy that Batman will have to face in his journey to save people. At the prison, the murderer Riddler becomes more insane when his plan is destroyed by Batman. Here, he also befriends an equally insane prisoner. Both are excited to promise to return and confront Batman together. At the end of the movie, Selina decides to leave Gotham because she realizes that crime here will never end. She invites Batman to go everywhere with her to do good deeds. The crime situation in Gotham is getting worse, so if he stays for long, Batman will feel exhausted. But Batman refuses Selina's offer because his heart is attached to the city. He is determined to use all his strength to protect justice for Gotham. Batman sees off Selina a stretch of road and then watched her leave, then he returned to Gotham.